Greetings, folks. We are here at Trancas Crossing Park, which is right off of Trancas Street in Napa, and we are here on a beautiful sunny day, March 11th, 2019. Let's go check it out. As you leave the parking area, we walk down, and we're going to cross a little bridge. I'm curious to see how high the creek is there. We're approaching the bridge now, and we will take a look. Actually, the waters have receded quite a bit, but you might be able to tell from the trees that are on the banks. We did flood here. In fact, this park was closed for, I think it's almost 2 weeks since this park has been open. Oh, I see a lot of debris on this side of the bridge. This is all due to the flood. But so happy to see this little park reopen. It's a great place to come and take a quick walk with your dog, or just by yourself or with some friends. It's a really nice little park, and it's not usually too busy. After crossing the bridge, you can go either right or left. We are going to go right today, and we'll get a look at another place here where you can launch a kayak or hang out down by the river. As we walk down that direction, we see a lot of debris thrown up here on the banks of the Napa River. And boy, the ground still looks pretty muddy. I imagine this has all been quite muddy and probably required a lot of cleanup. The reason they kept it closed, I'm sure, was because of the hazards due to people trying to get through. Sure is nice to see it open again. The park does have some signs that give you some history of the area and tell you about what the names mean. There's a lot of history with the Spaniards and so forth. This is a 33-acre park. Oh my, lots of debris around here. Wow. So right over here, there used to be a very big log, and it's just missing. I think the river took it away during the flood and left all of this debris instead. I'll pan around slowly. It's actually kind of hard to get around back here right now. So much debris piled up. Wow. Interesting to see all of the effects from the flood. I'm sure this will all be cleaned up eventually, and this spot right here is where they will put in the kayaks. So it's a nice place to, it's usually a nice place to bring a kayak, or, you know, I see a lot of people bring their kids and their dogs down here. There's a log stuck up in a tree that must have been washed up here. I'm zoomed in to show you. I'll zoom out to give you more perspective. Well, this place is really seeing the effects of the flood, and I'm thinking this park has seen more effects of the flood than any other park in Napa that I've seen anyway. Okay, after spending a little time down there just looking around, I'm back on the asphalt, which I can see from the sides has been cleared off so people can walk through. My goodness. There's more debris over there underneath those trees, just collected all around the trunks of the trees. Okay, well, let's move forward. The walk here is kind of a circular direction around the park. There's another view of the river. I'm going to go past this fence. Boy, woo, some devastation over there as well. I can see where it's knocked down the fence here. Boy, the river really came over its banks in this park. I guess it provided some natural flood control for other areas around here. But I can see the city workers probably have their hands full cleaning this one up. A little further down the trail here, it looks a lot nicer. I'll pan around, give you an idea. What a gorgeous day. I think spring is around the corner, thankfully. Well, I've turned the corner here and heading back up the other side of the park, and I will cut in a little bit. There's actually another stream or creek over the other side of that fence, and that's probably what overflowed and pushed this debris up against the fence. Much less devastation on this side of the park. Almost at the end of the walk, you can see there's another path that actually cuts through the park on a horizontal plane. And that path actually looks pretty clean and clear. Almost back to where the bridge is, we look at some of the animals of this area. Hawk, different kinds of birds, including herons and owls. And then there's, of course, reptiles and amphibians. And we have the otter, the muskrat, and the gophers. Even some salmon. And, of course, some deer. Okay, I'm almost back to where the bridge is, so I'll pause for now and cut back in. Parking down at this area is very limited. Just a couple of handicapped spaces, and also a loading zone, which is usually for the people with the kayaks. They unload, and then they have to travel down that path to where I showed you they can put in the river. Back over the bridge. So I'll end this little video right here with wishes for you for happy wandering and happy trails, and thank you for watching.